Hello guys, today we're going to be doing a video on LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga with the GTX 1050 Ti. We're running a Ryzen 3700X with 30GB RAM running at 3200 MHz. Alright, let's jump into the settings. We're going to be sticking with 1080p for today's video. Unless it runs poorly, then I'll drop it down to 900p. But hopefully we can keep it at 1080p and have no issues. We're going to be starting it off with the low settings. We don't get too many options. That's it? Shadow quality, anti-aliasing, and ambient occlusion, space, and SSR. Okay, well, this is all we get. Let's jump into it. It's getting 150 FPS, wow.
Hello, this is your captain speaking.
This is running better than expected. I thought we're gonna get 60 FPS or something, but this is going way better than expected. Damn.
We're being boarded.
It's cool. Look at this dude.
Point and shoot. Deep breaths.
Alright, so far we're holding above 100 FPS. Sometimes we do get some dips into the 90s, but holding an average FPS of above 100 is crazy good. The game is very well optimized. So far anyway.
They're here. Stop them.
Nice. Oh, now we actually have fallen to the 80s now once we got into the fight. This game is too good. Can't wait to keep playing it. 60 FPS, this might... It's not a cutscene. It's definitely being rendered by the game.
Ambassador, shall we begin negotiations?
I'll play for a little bit longer with this and I'll increase the settings because obviously we're not running into any issues with playing on low settings. The game does look pretty good even on low settings, but it needs anti-aliasing for sure. Some of the edges are super sharp and rough looking. The FPS is kind of jumpy, it goes from like being 120 to 70 to 60 to 80, so I think you want to have V-Sync for this game. We can play this game fine in low settings. Let's go ahead and bring it up to medium settings. Put some anti-aliasing on as well. Ambient occlusion, okay, put it on to high, and it's gonna, yep, looking good. Alright, apply settings. See how the game looks. Anti-aliasing does seem to help a little bit, but it's nothing major, I gotta say. It still does have sharp edges, but can I sprint?
Okay, it looks safe now.
I think you can sprint. Oh. Do we want to fall? I'm gonna fall down to see what happens. You actually have optional paths, that's kind of cool. You have two different ways to go. It's fun. Okay. That sound was kind of... Oh, I see. I think we gotta get a second player to go through. Right? There we go. We're gonna play as that boy. Sure feels like I can run, but I don't know. And now we're getting kind of close into the low 60s. We fell into the low 60s for a second there. Mount. Okay. Gong. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this up to high settings since I think this game is just super well optimized and not very demanding, which is always good to see. We're gonna bring it up to a maxed out anti-aliasing and ultra high settings. Okay. Let's go ahead and see how it does now. Hopefully we can hold above 60, but I think we should be able to. Yeah, sitting at 70 with our average F. Oh, this is a puzzle. Cool. Bye. Bye, boys. Okay. Got a TAFX. I'm gonna do a, but can I switch? Okay, I'm gonna play a little bit with keyboard and mouse just to see how the movement feels. If there's any mouse, oh, you can definitely sprint as well. If there's any mouse lag or mouse movement feels very smooth, very good. Actual has proper controls on the screen as well. Okay, keyboard and mouse feels better than the other LEGO games, or the older ones, I should say. But I want to see if we can fall below 60 with this setting, because we almost maxed out. The only thing we don't have maxed out is screen space reflections. But other than that, everything else is maxed out. This guy's a sniper. Nice. Ooh, I felt a little bit choppy just then, but at frame rate it was still above 60, which is surprising. But definitely felt some lag there, but I think that could definitely be fixed with VSync. The game feels great, to be honest. It's actually nice to see a game that runs well at launch without any FPS issues. We had like Dying Light 2 that had FPS issues. We had Elden Ring that ran pretty choppy as well. Even though that's still pretty well optimized on the GPU side. That cutscene felt like it was running at 20 FPS, even though it says that it's running at 100. Kind of feels choppy. Okay, we're playing as R2 and C3PO. Okay, one last little thing and then we can wrap the video up. Screen space reflections maxed out. Nothing else can go. Yep, we are maxed out on our settings. Okay. Didn't really make too much of a difference. I think you can play this game at 1440p as well with a 1050 Ti without any issues. The game is okay. Yep, I should have seen that one coming. This missed it, dude. This is laughing at me. I'll make him pay. Oh, so we can actually hack the alarm and shoot the turret. Whoa. That's fun. 44 FPS. So when you shoot particles from this turret, you just lose your frames. 44 FPS. So let's go ahead and go back and test the other settings out just to see, because this seems to be pretty heavy. Go medium again. Turn our settings down a little bit. Okay. We still have that FPS issue when I shoot this. Yeah, you do, but still falls into the 40s. But it's not a GPU bottleneck as it looks like. We are GPU hitting 87%, so it must be a CPU issue or a game engine issue since our CPU is sitting at 11% as well. Alright, something to keep in mind. Some areas you will have FPS drops. It's not your GPU's fault though, as it seems like. Alright, I think I'll wrap the video here, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it useful. If you did, give it a like and subscription. We'd highly appreciate it. See you next time.